Hey guys, it's Sunny Heart here. So I wanted to share my story about dealing with anxiety. This was inspired my Malps. Well, back when I was a little girl, I was dealing with anxiety with almost a daily basis. Back then my anxiety was worse than it is now. I always get uneasy or anxious, even unsure about a lot of stuff. I used to get easily overwhelmed and get frustrated too quickly, even panic. I thought I was the only one dealing with this struggle, since I didn't know that I was dealing with anxiety. I thought that there was something wrong with me. It made the simple things to do in life a daily struggle, like making new friends, or being in a group of people, or asking for help when I was being bullied, even adjusting to new changes in life. My anxiety always got in my way of having fun with doing things that I enjoyed. Whenever I was dealing with anxiety in public, I get anxious very quickly. Then I have a hard time speaking to people, and I get overwhelmed by emotions, and get frustrated very quickly every single time. Sometimes I just break down and starts to cry. Even in public schools things was not even easier, since I always was a very shy girl. I never made an effort to meet people that might understand what I was going through, because I was afraid that when I get anxious, people might judge me because they couldn't understand what was going on with me. It also did not help that I was also bullied and made fun of me too. This also continued when I was in summer camp too. So I decided to have fun on my own. So I had to deal with my anxiety alone. Yes, alone. I even started to compare myself to other people. I was always wondered why those people can be more confident than I was. When I kids or teenagers having fun with friends, or chatting about a school project, it made me feel so discouraged that I always felt like I had to fit in. I always wanted to be like them. I wanted to make friends and join up in groups and do projects. But I was too anxious and too shy to do it. I keep comparing myself to other people for a while, and I started to not like myself as a person. This continued to a few years later when I was in high school, until I met two girls in art class. I'm not gonna mention their names. Anyways, one of the girls came to me and she started to talk with me. At first, I was very nervous about what she will judge me. But no, she didn't. I actually started talking with her and had my first conversation. It was the first time I actually was in a group with friends. I was even enjoying myself, and started hanging out with them every day at lunchtime. As my new friends was talking, one of my friends told me that one of their friends had similar backstory like mine. I was curious about their friend and I told my friends that I wanted to meet her. So my friends made a group with similar struggles and backstory. I was finally happy and glad I finally made friends. But one day I asked them why they chose me as their friend. And they told me that because we accept you for being who you are. As I was spending time with my friends, I noticed that I started to break out of my shell, and meeting more people, and me and my friends accepts them too. If I haven't took the first step and started talking, I wouldn't never know that I would had true friends that accepts me for being myself. Or never knew that anxiety it's just a fear. And I can show people that anxiety cannot stop me from having fun. That's the end of my story. Now, That's how I learned that I shouldn't let judgment or anxiety stop me from making friends. And here's a message to the people that has anxiety. I feel bad for the people that has anxiety. My heart goes out to them big time. Don't let anxiety or fears hold you back from being who you are. And never self-doubt your abilities or yourself. Doubting yourself won't get anywhere in life. And putting yourself down won't get you anywhere in life either. Because even though we may struggle, or believe that we are alone, you are never ever alone in the world. Because you have people that care about you. Like your family that will support you no matter what. And your true friends will always be there at your side too. And never hide your struggles either. Because you may find people that will understand you. And your struggles doesn't define who you are. Because there's so much potential in your heart. And you are much more than any kind of anxiety that hits you. Just because people have anxiety, it doesn't mean that they are not important. Because you are important and you matter in the world. Because you have people that care about you. Even with anxiety or not. And everyone struggles with different things, but your greatest strength comes from your struggles. Even though we struggle with anxiety, there is always an outlet to overcome our struggles. For example, it could be music, or funny videos, chat with friends or family for support. And everyone has their own way with dealing with anxiety in different ways. But the real strength is to believing in yourself. For example, believing in yourself by saying, I can do this. I will get better. Anxiety cannot bring me down. Each time we may fail, or have setbacks, we always get back up again. And keep fighting through no matter what hits us. Take that first big step of overcoming your fears. And you discover so much about yourself. However, anxiety is not meant to be rushed. Just take one step at a time. And you will overcome your toughest anxiety. Well, that's all for now. See you guys soon.